Welcome to our channel. Amaze Minds. Say the word budget and words that come to most people's mind are restrictive, cheap, frustrating and rigid. However, I am a strong believer that a properly structured budget should allow you to get more out of life, not less. Here are some simple tips for how to make your budget work for you and your lifestyle, and why it is essential to factor fun into your budget. Tip number 1. Spend where it counts. Here is a little piece of advice: no matter how much money you make, it will always feel like it's not enough, and there will always be things you want that you can't afford. This is why it is important to determine what really matters to you and what will bring you the most fulfillment. If dining out with friends is your thing, that's okay, but set a monthly spending limit for yourself and know that there may be other things you have to sacrifice in order to allow things to fit in your budget. Tip number 2. Don't give in to fads. Avoid spending your money on the latest technology or fashion trends. Retailers know most people can't resist and charge a premium for the latest products. Before giving in, consider whether this is really something you should be spending your money on and where you need it right away. Instead, consider waiting for the mid-season sales or buy it once the prices have dropped. Tip number 3. Living close to work and avoiding car. Living close to work and paying a little more rent could be offset with lower transportation costs. If you don't need a car, you save not only fuel and insurance but maintenance, repair and working as well. Not driving even a modest vehicle can save an average of about $8,000 a year. Research how much public transit costs, taking the occasional taxi, using a ride-sharing service, what biking options you have, and how long it takes to walk to work to help you decide where to live. Tip number 4. Spend less on grocery. There are any number of less expensive grocery stores in and around big cities. Couple finding the most economical places to buy your groceries with how you shop for food, and you could find yourself saving more than you expect. From buying fewer pre-packaged items to making a list, planning your meals, being aware of marketing tactics within the store, shopping with cash, not buying water or sharing bigger packages with a friend or colleague, there is an art to getting the most out of your grocery dollars. Tip number 5. Eating out in a big city and still sticking to your budget. If you like to eat out, there are still ways to save. Look for out-of-the-way places that fit your budget. Breakfasts and lunches tend to be cheaper than dinners. Try eating dinner at home and then only going out for dessert, and consider scaling your eating out habits back to only once or twice a pay period. If you eat out because you didn't like to cook, get together with a friend and cook all of your meals for a week. Groceries for one person come to about $250 to $300 a month, and eating out is over and above that, so it's worth taking the time to ensure you get the best value for what you spend. Tip number 6. Learn the art of finding cheap flight tickets. It's all about learning how to find deals and knowing the right time to book. On average, the best time to book your flight is 54 days before takeoff. This is when prices are low and you can score a great deal. If you don't book 54 days before takeoff, another way to save money is to book between 105 and 21 days before your trip. Tip number 7. Opt for weekend trips instead of long vacations. Rather than take a big vacation each year, which can put a big dent in your budget, opt to enjoy shorter weekend trips instead. Shorter breaks might be a more sustainable way to relax and unwind, plus they can be more affordable too. Tip number 8. When it comes to beauty, have a spa day at home. If you are short on time and prefer to pamper yourself from the comfort of your own home, There are lots of DIY spa treatments to try. Whether you give yourself a hydrating hair mask or create your own natural exfoliating scrub, having a spa day at home is a great way to save money. You can make it even more fun by getting together with friends and giving each other manicure. Tip number 9. Have movie nights at home. Putting on my comfy clothes, making a big ball of hot popcorn and watching a movie is my favorite way to spend the evening. It's fun, it's affordable, and it's a great way to relax with family and friends. Even if you decide to head to the grocery store to purchase a variety of yummy snacks and drinks, it's significantly cheaper to stay in than go to the movie theater. Tip number 10. Work hard. I have humbled myself in ways that have shocked even me. And you know what? It feels really good. If your budget is not providing the lifestyle you want, consider project for people in your community. You can tell them that you have a small budget and would love some extra shoe money. Offer to babysit, dog walk, organize closet, clean their home, etc. And lastly, if this option is available to you, try to get a better paying job. There are countless ways to live a healthy and amazing lifestyle on a small budget. Give them a try, and what you might find is that your life is much more rich than when you had an abundance of money. Remember guys, budgeting and responsibly managing your finances is not about giving up everything you enjoy. The key to successful budgeting is balance. Distinguishing between needs and wants so you can find a balance between saving, living expenses, paying off debt, and having a little left over to treat yourself. Smart budgeting can allow you the freedom to live big on any income. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed our video, please click the subscribe button below, and like our video. Comment below and share your views.